Welcome to our second instalment of our Helpful Teaching Strategies of the Week. I'm Ebony, a teacher at the Boyne Island Environmental Education Centre, and today I'm going to be helping you to identify the lesson intention and success criteria for your students in the classroom or your own children that you are supporting while they are learning from home. Research of John Hattie says that if we simply tell the students what they will be learning before the lesson begins, then we can raise student outcomes and achievement by as much as 27%. Wow, what a simple way to improve the learning outcomes for your students or your own child. So what does this look like at BIEC? Let's have a closer look and I'll explain further. At BIEC, every lesson we set a lesson objective and success criteria for our learners, and this is displayed on our whiteboard for the students to refer to. The purpose of this research-based practice is to let students know what they are going to learn and where they are heading, help students understand what learning looks like, provide students with an appropriate challenge, make learning relevant and contextualised for students, and ensure the purpose of the lesson is specific and clear. We break these down into our what, our why, and our how. Our what are descriptions of what learners should know, understand, and be able to do by the end of the lesson. These can focus on knowledge, skills, or understanding. Here's an example. This is our what for our Year 3 Is It Living program. So what am I learning today? What living things need to survive, the characteristics of all living things, and how living things are grouped together. After sharing with students what they're going to learn, it makes sense to give them a reason for learning it. This is our why. Here's an example. Living things are all around us, and biology is the study of life. We need to understand what living things need to survive. Our how is the measure used to determine whether and how well learners have met the learning intentions for today. Students ask themselves these questions. At the end of the lesson, students should be able to go through this list and tick off everything in the list. I can list everything that living things need to survive. I can observe and explain how living things are similar and different to one another. I can sort items into living, once living, and never living. And I can sort animals based on similarities of their observable features. The teachers at BIEC refer to the what, the why, and the how throughout their lesson to ensure the lesson is meaningful for students. Following the lesson, they go through the how with students to enable students to self-evaluate how they think they did within the lesson. If you're a parent and you are working alongside a student who is learning from home at the moment, there are some things that you can do to assist their learning and to improve their outcomes. One thing you can do is go through the lesson plan provided by your teacher and highlight the what, the why, and the how with your child. At the end of the lesson, go through the how with them just to see how they think they did throughout the lesson. It'll give you an idea on whether your student has grasped the concept of that lesson or not. Another thing you can do is write down the what, why, and how on a separate piece of paper for them and get them to tick the how at the end of the lesson. Hopefully you've enjoyed our part 2 of our helpful teaching strategies. Next week we will post another one for you, so stay tuned for that. Thank you. Bye-bye.